Yeah.
Welcome to a long-awaited showdown. I'm not going to be a fan of either team to appreciate the matchup of these two elite quarterbacks. Both guys hoping to use this big stage and display their supremacy. And welcome to Saban Field at Bryant-Denny Stadium, home of the Alabama Crimson Tide. As we'll see a top 5 team in this.
You can hear me?
The Indiana Hoosiers.
Logan.
On the second-ranked team, the Alabama
Logan.
Crimson Tide.
God, Logan's such a bitch. Can you hear me? Head head. Of course, I'm on the fucking road. I don't want to hear it, bro. Almost only counts in horseshoes and hand grenades. You put up 14 first half and then got shut out.
And he'll lead the kickoff right there, starting at the 25.
I'm letting you know right now, next year we're playing on Heisman. I don't give a fuck what anyone says. We're playing on Heisman. Especially if we're simming all the computer games. Fuck this American shit.
It's a shotgun run call. And that run goes nowhere against this fired-up defense. Kirk, both sides told us they knew this was going to be a challenge, the biggest test they've had so far this season. Good to see this matchup get off to a good start. Bodes well.
Chris, I'm just excited to see how this game's going to unfold. Both of these teams are going to be so fired up throughout the entire game. I think it's going to be a true test of wills between two teams that have performed as they're destined to be in that postseason at the end of the year.
And the pass is dropped incomplete. Well, it had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Chris, they don't hit this pass, but I love the approach here as a play caller. Taking a shot and being aggressive, getting that ball downfield, stretching that defense. Try to keep those safeties back.
What the fuck?
Other aspects of your offense.
It's early, but this crowd is fired up. Listen to this noise here. This is going to be tough for the visitors today. To throw, it's Mendoza.
He dropped it? Okay. What the fuck? I'm not going for it. I'm just going to have to take a delay game.
Offense flinching before the snap. That'll cost him 5.
I'm not going to waste a timeout.
Easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. And the Hoosiers will send their punt team onto the field. We'll see what he can do with the return. Finally, first out of bounds with a solid return that time. Great spot to start this drive for the offense. Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. The back's got it. He gets loose. They bring him down, but a solid game there on first down. Needs to be just inches short of the marker. Both teams trying to set the tone in this high-stakes collision here. Kirk, a long way to go. We expect this battle to come down to the final minutes.
Well, both these teams have been chirping back and forth during the week. I'm sure they're finally excited to be out on the field together. And this is the kind of matchup you just have to have an aggressive mindset, attacking all game long, and find out who the best team is late in this game.
Fires it to the wideout.
Gimme.
And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. Follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Nice job by this defense jumping on that football to come up with the interception. And not exactly how this quarterback envisioned.
That's a user alert, bro.
Throw of the game, he puts into traffic.
That's a user alert.
In a big way.
And the Hoosiers offense is back out there on the field. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Finds his man. It's Becker. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch.
I think it's important to kind of let your quarterback get into a rhythm early in the game. Sure, you'd love to see the big gains, but plays like this allow the quarterback to get settled into the game, find his rhythm, and then he can make the bigger plays later on.
Looking for a gap. It's Hemby. Breaks loose at the 40. Now here he goes. They make the tackle, but not before he reaches the 37.
Big runs like this are just demoralizing for a defense. It's one thing to give up big plays over your head against the pass game. When teams can run the ball and pick up yards like this, it really affects the team's mental psyche and their confidence. And you'll start to see some missed tackles following a play like this.
And then first down, right back to the running game. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held just to 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
And they finally stop him at a decent gain that time.
Well, I feel like they called that knowing chances are they're not going to hit a home run. But look at this. Put themselves in a perfect 3rd down situation. It's much more manageable. Now we'll see if they can convert.
It's an option look. Here's the handoff. That's enough to move the sticks. First down now from the 23.
Well, it wasn't necessarily pretty or a game changer, but those option plays are sometimes best used to just get enough to just get a first down. I think that was the thinking on this last play. The defense has to be more aware in these kind of situations.
Quarterback will throw this out of the RPO. The Hoosiers are going to cash in this red zone trip. It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Quick pass, the catch is made. Takes a big shot there from the defense, but moves the sticks. First down.
They pick up a completion. It doesn't get big yards, but you know what? Enough for the first down. Let's move the sticks.
And the Hoosiers starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Grab behind the line. It's Becker. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense gets pushed back. So here comes 2nd down now. Every play important down here in the red zone. Handoff for the single back. 0 running room. Stop right at the line of scrimmage.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Crucial. 3rd down coming up in the red zone. Can you keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Looks right for a quick completion. They finally stop him, but that gain is good for a 1st and goal.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
It's a new set of downs, and it's 1st and goal for the offense. Motors all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Hoosiers. Can you say methodical? A marathon march, Kirk, just pounding away and wearing down that defense.
They just kept
Good start.
moving the sticks until they got into the red zone, and they just kept moving the sticks until they got into the end zone. What a drive.
And it's 7-0 after the BAT. So Kirk, Indiana has the lead here. And at the end of the first quarter, let's check out the stats so far. Plenty of time for some plot twists here as we begin the 2nd quarter. Kickoff team.
Huey, can you hear me? If you can, send a text.
Return starts from inside the 5.
Right. This shit happens every fucking game, bro. Shit don't happen on Heisman, I'm telling you. Swear to God, Huey ran 2 on me. Shit's so fucking rigged.
First and goal here for the offense. Off the play fake, looking to throw. He makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, tie.
What a call with a play action down inside the 5-yard line. Completely froze the defense. Their eyes are in the backfield, locked in on the quarterback. They lost focus on where he might be throwing the football. Made it an easy read for the quarterback and a touchdown.
You got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. He's going to try for a return from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. Looking downfield, it's Mendoza. And they hold him just as he releases the ball.
Kind of a fine line here, Chris, for me when it comes to throwing a screen pass. You don't want to throw it too early, obviously, and the defense reacts quickly and can sniff it out. And you definitely don't want to throw it too late and potentially get sacked. You've got to make sure it hits just right for this play.
Breaks into the clear. Inside the 40. Inside the 30. Past the 20. 4 set of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
Boy, nice job here by this offense, creating an opportunity for this receiver to excel after the catch. It's early in this game, so this defense better get their arms around this receiver because he could be a monster today.
Coming to the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Using his legs, it's Hemby. They bring him down after a gain. Looks like they're spotted inches short of a first down.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
Defense has got him, but that Wildcat wrinkle earns enough to get the first down.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the first down.
Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. The Hoosiers would come to the line to crank up the tempo. And he could not be stopped. Touchdown, Indiana.
Man, that's another touchdown for this guy. This defense better adjust and get eyes into that backfield, or he may go for a 3rd or a 4th later today.
The extra point is good, so it's 14-7. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. It's a squib kick. It's going to be fielded by
That's big.
And the coverage team able to bring him down.
Oh, boy. The kick returner catches a break. His teammate was able to recognize the ball on the ground and immediately made a heads-up play to get on top of it.
Looking to pass. It's Simpson. Moves out of the pocket. Extending the play now. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain.
Hey, if nothing else is there, good decision by this quarterback to be able to pick up some positive yards. Rather see him do that than force the ball into coverage. Good heads-up play.
Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. Wants to throw it. He's got room to run. quarterback gets down to avoid the big hit.
Well, they did a good job of getting pressure on the quarterback, but man, make the play, bring him down. Instead, they give up positive yards here on the scramble.
That's a crucial first down. They're no longer backed up against their own goal line. First down to the 13. As the first down is still going. Second effort, their defense cannot stop them short of the mark.
Well, I know people want to talk about the spread, and Alabama's offense has changed over the years, but at the end of the day, with this coaching staff, it still comes down to the line of scrimmage and the ability to pound the rock. Think about the backs they've had in recent years. Mark Ingram and Josh Jacobs, Derrick Henry, Jahmyr Gibbs most recently. This is an offense that still wants to control things up front and beat you down.
After a first down loss, it's second and long from the 23. Pressure is coming. Hit just as he throws the ball.
Anytime a quarterback's able to recognize a free rusher like that, that's what the check down is for. He has to recognize the protection issues quickly and pivot.
Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Running out of time in the pocket. Nice grab. It's Williams. He stopped short of the marker, so it's fourth down now. It's the 2-minute timeout of what's been a really competitive game so far. Chance for the offense to take the lead before the break. And the punt team now on to kick it away. And the returner brought down by the coverage team. So the first play of the drive here coming up. Less than 2 minutes left on the clock. Looking to throw. It's Mendoza. He escapes the pocket. Nothing open downfield, so we'll just throw it away.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure. Just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
Now it's second down here. And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff.
Get out of the way, bro.
Solid run. Tackled at the 45-yard line. It's third down after that run. Out of the gun now on third down. Makes the grab. It's Hemby. Breaking free at the 35. They finally stop him, but not before he gets to the 16-yard line.
What a pitch and catch by the quarterback and receiver for a big gain for this offense.
And the Hoosiers will have first and 10 here. End zone ahead. Touchdown, Hoosiers. This offense is still clicking.
And it's just a thing of beauty to watch this offense. That's this guy's third touchdown. But give the offensive line a lot of credit. They're getting enough.
Roughing the kicker.
Some room to show you what he can do with that space.
Went after, up and good.
I didn't know we could just tackle the holder.
So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with the touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. Gets off a squib kick. It'll be fielded by one of the up men. Finally brought down at the 45. That's a great return. Here comes the opening play of the drive. They begin at their own 45-yard line. To the air. It's Simpson. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Miller. They finally get him down, but not before he reaches the 28.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
How aggressive will they be on this first down play? And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. On the move now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, I like this play. I mean, not only is it the right play, throwing it away like that, but given that he had no other option, he just did what he's supposed to do to survive and get ready for this next down.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. And this one is caught. Defense makes the stop very close to a first down. And a timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter. Offense looking to keep this drive going into the red zone. It's third down and short. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. The receiver grabs it. And the offense will now quickly spend a timeout. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. Off the play fake, looking to throw on first down. Moves out of the pocket. He'll try a pass here. He fires this throw and is intercepted. He could go.
Oh, no.
The 40, the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Indiana. Pick six could be a game changer.
Boy, what a tough blow for this offense. Already in field goal range, and the quarterback puts one in the defense's arms, and he takes it all the way back for a touchdown. Huge momentum swing here in the first half.
And the extra point makes it a 3-touchdown lead. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hoosiers will kick it off to begin the second half. And he fields it inside the 15. They stop at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So here comes the Alabama offense back onto the field. After falling way behind in the first half, they need to find a spark right now to cut into this big lead. And he just throws it away incomplete. Didn't see anybody open. It's going to bring up second down.
Well, these guys just continue to struggle throwing the football. You know, whether it's been running the wrong route, the quarterback not being accurate, the offensive line not doing their job. It's been a collective effort, and it's a big reason why they're trailing now in this game.
He breaks free. He has first down yardage at the 46.
There's nothing more that helps an offense than committing to that running game and popping an explosive run like this on the ground. Keeps the confidence of your offensive lineup. Same with your back. It helps everything else that you're doing as an offense in your rhythm. Now you can come back with some counters, try to take some shots off of play action, and keep hammering away with that run game.
Second down after that previous play. A play action, looking to throw. Grab down the middle. It's Cuevas. He's brought down quickly. A short gain gets them a few yards closer.
This is why running the football is so important. You run the ball and you go play action. It affects the eyes of the safeties and linebackers and frees up some space for the tight end to be able to pick up a nice gain.
Gain enough to set up first down now at the 39.
You know, even though that these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single...
Oh, down he goes. It's a sack.
Well, you got to do a better job with your fake as the quarterback. The defense did not bite at all on the play action, allowing them to continue to come after the quarterback and come up with that sack.
Quick throw to his receiver. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball.
Yeah, I like the quarterback's patience here. And instead of trying to force the issue and squeeze the ball into coverage, he just decides to just basically throw it away and live for the next down.
Fighting off the defender. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's fourth down coming up.
You know, it's third down. As a quarterback, You're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
This will fall incomplete and a turnover on downs. Dropping back, it's Mendoza. Oh, he can't connect with the wideout that time. Incomplete.
Man, the quarterback got nailed there, Chris. We'll have to take another look. He gets the ball out, but he took a big hit. This offensive line has got to do a better job of taking care of their superstar if they want to have a chance to win this game.
They bring him down at the 45, but a solid gain to keep this drive going.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
They make the stop, but it's a big play for 31.
Great play call by the offensive coordinator. Outstanding job of executing by the quarterback. With the defense trying to stop the run, the quarterback felt that, made a nice throw to the receiver. Look at this result. Some positive yards.
Thrown quickly, caught in the right flat. Looking for the end zone, has a lane. Forced out of bounds after a nice gain. The offense is knocking on the door with a 1st and goal.
Chris, that's just perfect execution here by the offense. Quarterback does a nice job getting back, putting the ball out where the receiver can make a play on it. Nothing you can do as a defender.
Receiver in motion now. And they're trying to punch it in here. The junior able to bring him down quickly.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
Touchdown, Hoosiers. Still no answer for this offense.
Wait, Chris, 1, 2, 3. This is his 4th rushing touchdown in this game alone. This guy has a chance.
It's flipped back to the kicker. He's looking to throw the ball. He makes it into the end zone to add 2 more to the lead. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. Turn starts inside the 15. Gets it to the 25-yard line. That's where they'll start the drive. Here comes the Alabama offense onto the field. Remember, last time, North Warner 4th down and got stopped, and the opponent went right down the field. And he's going to
Oh, he got him.
He lost the receiver down there. He's got it for a big gain.
Good throw.
Alabama. They were not going to catch him that time.
Oh, we see more and more of this in college football. You get the right guy in that slot that can win the one-on-one matchups. You take
Says
some
you're talking.
chances.
I can barely even hear you. And I got a delay in mine.
Catch made on the right side. And he is stopped short. The 2-point try failed.
I heard that cough.
Can't cut this lead further. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. And now the try for 2. Throwing off play action. Bringing pressure. And that pass is incomplete. No idea who he's trying to throw it to. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Looking to pass. It's Mendoza. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
One way to slow down a very gifted quarterback is to be able to get pressure on him. Right now, the defense coordinator is doing a great job of mixing up the looks, and the defense is winning the line of scrimmage, and I think it's really impacting this quarterback's rhythm.
At the 25, it's 2nd and 10. Can they make it a 3rd and manageable here? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. They tackle him at the 38. Solid gain. Nice play there.
Chris, that's another good run for him. He's had such a big part of their success here this afternoon. And that last carry, it puts him over 100 yards now for the day.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking deep downfield to the left. Oh, the pass is picked off.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
Play action here on 1st down. Looking for a man deep down the left side. It's caught inside the 30 and still going. All the way to the end zone. What a run. Touchdown from Ncaa. That's another.
Well, if you don't get this, it's a 3-score game. Kick a field goal, it's a 2-score game.
Boy, this guy just can't miss. Every single time he throws, it seems like he's coming up with another touchdown.
Good play call, though.
He has enough time to throw. And, man, this poor defense, they might want to think about changing up coverage. Because right now, it is not working.
Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. Here's the first play of the drive now. They begin at the 19. He's got it in the open. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a 1st down to the 42.
Well, Chris, with this style of RPO, the quarterback has to do a really good job of staying on that ride with the running back to make sure that the defense is really up against the run before he can pull it out and throw the football. Here, it's a little further downfield, but the same result as far as the potential and the big gain coming off of an RPO.
They'll run the option. And he heads out of bounds after gaining a few yards.
That's a good read. Got him a little bit closer to that 1st down and a nice chunk. Now, I bet before too long, you're going to see that quarterback pull it, try to get a chunk of yards himself as well.
We'll try to run it with the option. Pitches to the back. Tackle made, but it's enough for the 1st down. A well-executed option play.
Well, hey, it didn't go for a touchdown, but this is great execution. Knew exactly what they needed to do. 1st down, move the sticks.
And the Hoosiers have 1st and 10 here. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Running with purpose. Sophomore with a strong tackle there. Take a break. Take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up with the chase for those playoff positions. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. Quick throw. That's an RPO caught on the left side. Finding space at the 20. Finally get him way down at the 2. Nice pitch and catch.
I mean, Chris, look at this guy. I mean, you talk about having a great day throwing the football and leading his team to a nice, comfortable lead late in the game, and it continues. The coach is showing confidence of what he can do.
After the huge play, they're pounding on the door. It's 1st and goal at the 3. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. 2nd down and goal upcoming. And the fullback gets in on the action with the carry. The fullback gets stopped for a loss. Ran into a wall there.
And I really thought on 2nd goal you might see the offensive coordinator elect to throw the ball, but instead try to catch the defense napping by running. And man, does it back.
Touchdown, Indiana. And the route is on.
Well, that's a thing of beauty right there. Good job all around. Offensive line gave the quarterback enough time. Quarterback puts it right on the money. And with this receiver running a route like this, makes it pretty simple. All you have to do is get his head turned around, catch that football. He's already in the end zone for the touchdown.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team out there, they are fired up after just scoring a touchdown. Return here from inside the 15-yard line. He's brought down at the 28. That's where the drive will start.
Fiend.
Here comes the Crimson Tide offense onto the field. It was a one-play touchdown drive through the air last time. The defense makes some adjustments. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. He gains 9, so it's 2nd and 1.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear a defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
Breaks loose at the 40. A huge gain moves the ball to the plus 22. Great scoring position now.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the fourth quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Looking to scramble. Quarterback on the move to make something happen. And he heads out of bounds after a nice pickup on the run.
That's what I love about this guy. Just getting good, positive yards here.
You're lucky because it saved him, bro. He's about to get his head taken off.
Every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. He throws the ball out of bounds. They're smart not to take a sack on that play. Brings up 3rd down.
It's just so hard in these late game situations when you're trailing by this much to try to get the ball downfield against nickel or dime coverage. They're inviting you to take that underneath throw, hoping you burn the clock as you go.
He escapes the pocket. On the run here. Lets it go. And it's incomplete again. 4th down coming up.
Love the idea of the defense getting more speed on the field, whether it's nickel or dime, get as many defensive backs on the field as you can, and then sit back when you're working with this kind of lead in the fourth quarter. You don't want to give up the big play, force them to throw underneath, tackle them inbounds, and keep that clock moving.
But it's incomplete. A 4th down stop. Turnover on downs.
What a great job by this defense, really all game long. It's very fitting. Here we are now in the fourth quarter on a 4th down play. They step up yet again. Now you give the ball to your own offense, you work that clock, and you seal victory.
Back to throw. It's Mendoza. The sure hands. It's Becker.
Boy, this receiver in the slot is giving this defense all kinds of problems. He has another catch on the day. You may want to adjust out, get out of your base, maybe try 5 or 6 defensive backs on the field. Somebody that can match up more athletically against this slot receiver.
And they're moving the receiver now before the snap. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. He loses the football. They scoop up the ball. It's still a live play.
Okay, I need to take that play off the playbook. Ran it twice. That shit don't work.
Collective awareness for someone to get on top of it. It's a lucky break for the offense.
Here comes 3rd and long. Giving up that sack has made this a real challenge for the offense. With the catch, it's Becker. The completion picks up about 8 yards, but sets up a 4th down play now. The Hoosiers will bring. It's a fake. Looking to throw. It's caught, but now can he make the first
Sweet.
down? And the return man runs out of bounds.
What a bold call here.
Hold on a second. The replay official.
What are we reviewing?
He wants to have another look at this play.
There's literally nothing to review.
Confirms the ruling on the field was correct, so the play will stand. Alabama's offense coming back onto the field. Desperate times here. They need points and taking a shot deep toward the end zone. And he makes the catch. Touchdown. Hold on here a second. The replay booth has signaled they want to take another look at this one. Looks like they got the ruling on the field right the first time. They confirm it with the review. Offense is out there. They're going to go for 2 here. Try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. And the 2-point try is good, so the lead is now 14. So after putting up the touchdown, the kickoff team is out there to boot it away. This is a squib kick right to one of the blockers on the return team. And they've got the returner corralled. And here comes the Indiana offense back out on the field. Leaning on the run game here late. Breaks free.
Just don't even block him.
After a 7-yard gain, so 2nd and 3. It's the 2-minute timeout as the offense continues to try to work the clock and secure an impressive victory here today. 2nd and short. This offense can keep this up. They're going to wrap the game up comfortably. Dropping back. It's Mendoza. He's running out of time here. And it's incomplete. The trickery fails there. And now it's 3rd down coming up.
Well, this is exactly what you want to see from the defense. Yeah, you give up the catch, but you're right there to be able to stop this receiver from making any yards after the catch.
Big 3rd down play. If they can't get the stop, they have to consider calling a timeout. Fakes the handoff here, looking to throw it. It's a short completion of a big tight end.
His game wants it to be close. That's so funny.
This offense just blew an opportunity.
Oh, my God.
With the football, the last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground, and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Deep shot toward the end zone. Touchdown.
This shit's so funny.
What a score by this offense, and the greatest thing, Chris, is they still left themselves with a little bit of time, and now you're thinking onside kick if they can recover it. You never know.
Empty backfield now as they go for 2. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up to throw. Makes the catch for the 2-point conversion as they continue to cut into this lead. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside.
I literally clicked onside.
And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit. Got momentum after scoring that touchdown. Now the kickoff team out there to kick it away. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And the returner will be brought down.
See, 1 first down.
Here's the first play of the drive now, backed up at the 15. Caught behind the line. It's Hemby. They bring him down after a short gain there.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Time winding down. This offense comes to the line trying to bleed out the clock. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Looking for some space. It's Hemby. They get him down, but that's a nice play. Moves the ball to the 33. That was what should be enough to secure this upset. And Kirk, we talked about this matchup late in the season. Big implications, and the lower-ranked team has emerged as one of the teams to beat now looking ahead of the playoff.
It was exactly what they needed to put them in control of their destiny the rest of the way. A key win that should, at the very least, lock them in for a playoff spot and put them in the good mindset the rest of the season.
And the defense calls time here with 23 seconds left. Offense comes up trying to grind down the clock and secure the W. That's caught. It's Becker. Gets into space at the 50. What a catch and run by the sophomore there. And that play should secure an upset. Kirk, this is a team that told us, forget the rankings. We're here to make a strong statement as we get to the stretch run, and they've done that today.
Well, these guys really looked the part today, stepped up when a lot of people had questions if they could play in this kind of game. The answer is yes. Now they have to handle being that team with expectations. Not every team handles that well, but I'm excited to see how they deal with that in the coming weeks.
And a timeout is taken, just 2 seconds left on the clock. And the coach chooses to go for a field goal attempt here. This is important, a chance to extend the lead here in the final quarter.